Hey YouTubers, I'm going to show you how to make those Batman throwing stars from the movie Dark Knight. And what I've done is I went on the internet, cut out a pattern, scaled it so it's 1.5 inches, and this steel comes from Home Depot. It's cheap steel, soft, easy to work with, and I traced them out. And to make the most of the steel, kind of flip this one over. And now with my handheld cutoff saw, I'm just going to cut right down this line, separate the two pieces, and then I'll take it to the grinder. So the belt sander does very easy work, makes it a very easy job. So I allow the tracking of the belt to go off the platen a little bit, and just by making turns I use the edge of the belt to make the curves, and then the flat part of the belt, if you will, the platen part, to get the flat parts. I got it close to the Sharpie line. I didn't want to go over it, and I'm just going to fine tune it with a less coarse belt, or maybe what is that, a 4x36 belt sander. And with the cutting wheel I'm going to cut between the ears and get down into that corner and polish it up. So I'm going to walk over, it's going to be noisy, and I'll probably just pause it after a second and finish it without the camera running. So that is a worn 120 belt sander, a 120 belt, and here goes. So this is what it looks like after hitting it for a little while, not too long, with the 120 grit. Next I'm going to put them on the vice clamp. Over and then grind that small difference. By putting them together, it's the excess material, the material that doesn't line up, that grinds off. But they're close enough. The next thing to do is to put an edge on it. So on the belt sander, whichever one I use, I will just put it at an angle here and then grind an edge. But for now, I think I'm just going to keep them this way. Put an edge on them later. Putting on an edge is pretty obvious how to do that, right? Just find the right angle on the wheel, find the right size wheel. That looks like a 2-inch wheel. There we go. Find the right angle, get the camera to cooperate. And then that will give me, I may have to rock this a little bit just to get that longer top in there. And then I should put a what's it called, a hollow grind. And I can either do both sides or just do a chisel grind, if you will, flat on this side and have the grind on that side. But these are cool just the way they are now. So that's the end of the tutorial.